Stock Market Report this Tuesday morning. We have Ken Roberts. Hey, Ken, what's up?
Or down.
Or down.
Well, we've got kind of a mixed market here. Funny you mentioned that, right? The Dow is up. It's up 71.1. S&P 500's up 6.6. Pretty good moves there. But the NASDAQ has slipped into negative territory. It's down 2.5. Productivity down 0.6%, and unit labor costs are up 4.5%. Those numbers were pretty much expected. So the market's kind of mixed right now.
Wow. So mixed market. What happened between last hour and this hour to cause that? Anything, or just profit taking?
Yeah, I guess there's some selling. Some of the biotech healthcare stocks aren't performing so well today, so that's part of the NASDAQ group, I think.
Is it the biotech? That wouldn't be Monsanto. That would be kind of a chemical stock. But I thought maybe it was because of Aaron. The Monsanto stock being down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so Monsanto's down 66 cents, so that's not a big,
Oh, okay.
a big mover.
It's not much. What does a share sell? What does a share of Monsanto sell for?
Right now, 108.10.
108.
Yeah.
Holy cow! Wow. Well, Ken, you've written a book, a bestseller, The Tactical Option Investor. How do we find that book, Ken?
You can find it on Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com, or you can get it right over there at Buy Nevada First.
Right over there at Buy Nevada First. You write several columns now. Would you tell us about them, Ken?
Sure, I write one for MarketWatch. That's in the Retire Mentors section. If you go to MarketWatch.com, Retire Mentors, I'm in there occasionally. And I write for TheStreet.com. You can go to TheStreet.com, put my name in the search window. And also the Sierra Sun newspaper. That comes out in the print edition on Wednesdays in the business section, and it's on SierraSun.com in the business section. That should be out sometime today. I haven't looked for it yet.
Yeah. So by late this afternoon, we should be able to read your column on the Sierra Sun.
Right.
Oh, cool. Now, you also do a special report on a show called Nevada Matters, heard here from 5 to 6 p.m., hosted by Pat Chilito and Craig Moss. About what time should we tune in to get that local stock update?
I usually call in about 5:20, give an update on local stocks, gaming stocks, mining stocks, and let you know how the market closed for the day.
Ah, nice. Of course, we recommend you keep your dial set at 1180 or America Matters Media all day long to catch all the shows. But from 5 to 6, it's Nevada Matters with Pat Chilito, well-known stand-up comedian in the area, and Craig Moss, he's a co-host. Last but not least, Ken, how do we contact you over at Pat Till to have you take a look at our investment portfolio?
You can give me a call at 775-825-4555.
All right, Ken, thanks for the update. You have a safe day and a safe trip down, and we will talk to you tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
It's Ken Roberts. Well, Craig's here. On line one, the very, very bendy Kathy. Hey, Kathy. Namaste.
Namaste.
What's
How
up?
are you guys doing?
Good girl. How you doing?
Interesting conversation this morning all around. I always enjoy hearing Aaron talk. He's always got something interesting to say.
On Montos.
Monsanto. Yes.
Yeah. And
does.
Scotty, too. He's nice to listen to. I like Scotty.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Guitar
and
player.
sit down, too.
Yeah.
Sit down, stand up. Yeah.
Fight.
But
I'm not sure what we're going to, but it's the land that time forgot. Formerly of Silver Springs, Nevada, where the town slogan is, huh? Yes, he's expanding his education. He's taking the 4th grade classes now out at the ranch. It's Aaron. Hey, Aaron. What's up?
Hey, before we get started, love Allison to death, but we got to clear something up here. Sausage is pig. It is not fruit. It is not cow. It is not goat. It is not sheep. It is not fish. It is pig.
Or dates.
No turkey, nothing.
Yeah, no dates in sausage. No.
Well, that's a fruit bar. That's
who
health
would
food.
even want a vegan piece of salami?
I'm sorry, but that kind of turns my stomach. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
just
to
like a
say,
veggie
man. I
burger.
mean, I can appreciate, the you want to eat healthy. I mean, I do want to eat healthy, but you know what? Pig is pig, and that's what sausage is. I'm sorry, talk to Farmer John. He'll tell you what sausage is.
Well, what's a veggie burger made out of?
Who knows?
I mean,
Carrots, potatoes. I have no
carrot,
clue. I don't know, man.
zucchini,
I mean, I don't understand.
and grain.
How do you break it down? What is it? Is it wheat and rice and?
Well,
Probably.
I don't know. I've never really looked at a veggie burger. When I do recipes on the website, and one of the favorite ones at Valentine's Day, I always put the little filet mignon recipe up. But a substitute for the piece of meat, if your date is a vegan, as they say, is an artichoke. It's healthier than a piece of meat. I'll tell you that right now. But an artichoke is a very filling meal. And it's part of the thistle family. Very good. A lot of medicinal qualities in it. As a matter of fact, when I was a child, I was anemic, and my dad went to a doctor that did alternative medicating and stuff. And instead of prescribing an iron supplement for me, I ate an artichoke every day. And at that time, they were $0.25 a piece. They weren't $3. So.
And did you also did you dunk them in butter or mayonnaise?
Oh, mayonnaise, yeah.
You know what? I cannot do mayonnaise. The only thing I'm able to eat mayonnaise on is the artichoke. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I can't. I was in kindergarten when I told my dad to quit putting mayonnaise on my sandwiches and put mustard on them.
See, I dip my artichokes in Miracle Whip. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry,
That
Miracle Whip.
reminds me. I remember one time, and I think this is probably what grossed me out. I saw somebody do one of those zit things, and it went all over the mirror. And it was like, wow, that looks like mayonnaise. Hey, as long as we're on the GMO note,
We are?
yesterday we were talking about Monsanto and the 6 questions that they might have to, that they're going to have to answer at the Hague that's going to be presented to them. And one of those is war crimes. Now, Monsanto, as we all know, there is this huge issue on the Agent Orange, and that is why the Agent Orange is the war crime. That product is the war crime. And the claim is they knowingly knew. They knew what was going to happen. And I believe they did. There's no questions in my mind. They knew. You don't have the world's top chemists putting something together without knowing. It's just, I'm not buying it. They know. And the thing is, they've never been tried for war crimes. They've always been tried for the liability issue in a form of compensation. Now, who would answer for their crimes? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not sure if the people that were running Monsanto back in 1962 when they pushed this Agent Orange and sold it to the government are still alive even. I have no clue. That's something that will have to be researched. But I would think, and this is my feeling. My feeling isn't so much anybody on the planet right now wants to see anybody from Monsanto go to prison or anything like that. They want to bust this company up and make them stop destroying the planet at the rate they're doing. When you look at changes in our planet in the last 100 years, it is directly a result of the Industrial Revolution and chemical companies. And to me, that's insane. You know, it's like, and I've said this before, for how many millions of years has man walked the planet without destroying it? Last 120 years or so with these chemical companies, we started destroying it. And they call it progress and all that kind of stuff. I'm not buying it's progress. I'm buying more it's a monetary.
I don't think you can
to line my pockets and take a vacation.
I don't think you can place 100% blame on Monsanto.
No.
You know.
Oh, it's not Monsanto. I mean, Bayer was around before Monsanto.
Well, even Bayer. I mean, I don't
so-
think you can put. I don't think you can put greenhouse warming
Yeah.
on Monsanto's plate.
You know, I don't, and this is me on the greenhouse issue. you can't put 6 billion people on the planet and not have some kind of adverse effect from that.
It's the
We all
people-
breathe out.
Yeah, well,
We
it's
breathe
the
in
people
cold
that
air and
put-
breathe out hot air,
Yeah.
for example.
Right.
There's going to be natural things that take effect. But
A barbecue.
when you the barbecue, exactly. But we've been cooking on fire for how long before we had electricity?
Yeah, but do you know what the Indians called Los Angeles? The natives that live there? They called it the Valley of the Smoke. Even before,
now, yeah.
Well, no, even before we built freeways and high rises and football fields and stuff in L.A., the Indians that lived in that valley, with their fires from their teepees would go up and be captured in the inversion, and they call it the Valley of the Smoke. I mean, it
It
had
was a thing
smog
there, yeah.
before there was automobiles, before there were trains, before there was modern civilization there.
But the earth could scrub the air back then.
And it did.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it would
Yeah.
blow it out, but it could scrub it. Now there's just too much for the deserts and all the ecosystem to scrub the air to make it good to breathe.
Well, there's some arguments. Like, I'm going to bring something up. In 1961, the American auto industry, the top scientists in the world, determined that the modern internal combustion engine was emissions-free. And it was emissions-free because at the time, all they measured were unburned hydrocarbons and carbon monoxide. And they went, we have solved the car smog problem. And they did that by raising combustion temperatures above 8,000 degrees and doing different things. Well, what they created by doing that was a thing called an oxide of nitrogen, which was far more dangerous than the particulate matter or the carbon monoxide. So, I mean, as science progresses and we cure a problem, we create another problem. I mean, how do you fix
Kind
it?
of like Dow did at the turn of the century when the combustion engine came in. They started adding lead to gasoline, and then all of a sudden this new phenomenon in the 70s came out with unleaded gas.
Mm-hmm. Well, lead was a lubricant.
Lead has always been an additive in gasoline. It doesn't come in gas, so it's not pumped out of the ground, and that's something that a lot of people didn't understand in the 70s or didn't even have a clue.
Yeah, just think about all the
lead was never in gas.
all the neat paint jobs that used to be done in lead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Lids.
man, yeah. I mean, my baby crib, I sucked on it. Growing up. I mean, hey.
Yeah,
but,
those chips were tasty, man. You know, when they went to that
It's just that special way they flaked on.
that vinyl enamel, no taste to it whatsoever.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And
But I think the big thing, though, that and what I would like to see, when you think about these companies, IG Farben, for example, that was Hitler's chemical company. They didn't get broke up after the war or anything, so where was the thought process there going on? But
but they were
really need to live.
their executives were prosecuted though as war criminals.
Yes.
I mean, the directors of that company were prosecuted because of Zyklon B, which was the gas they used to kill the Jews and others in the extermination camps. So, I mean, they were
if I'm not
prosecuted.
mistaken, Bayer was part of that development, but they, what is that one? Oh gosh, they just had it in one of the subways, some weird gas that Bayer is responsible for too. I'm drawing a blank on it, but it's
as
very
soon as you
popular.
hang up,
Yeah, mustard gas,
Yes.
phosgene gas. I mean, there's several of them that were developed for World War One.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm drawing a big blank on it, but it was one of the chlorine is one of them, mustard gas is one of them. I know that. But there was another sarin. That's the gas, sarin, and that's pretty treacherous too. And of course you have you can't forget BASF is in the background. We don't make the product, we just make it better.
Yeah.
They're in the background of all this too. But I think I honestly don't think anybody's out to put anybody in jail.
Well, why
with
not? I
this
mean, you're
Monsanto
saying-
issue. They want them to stop polluting the air and lying to us. There has to be transparency in what's going on.
Well, I don't think they're having a trial just to say shame on you and stop. There should be some kind of legal punishment for the people who are
There
driving
will
it.
be. there will be if there's guilty verdicts. You can bet on it. But I really, I mean, in my heart, I want to believe that this isn't a retribution thing. This is to stop what's going on. Let's stop putting glyphosate in everything. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the reality is right now, glyphosate is classified as a weed killer.
Right.
What many people don't know, and bread was brought up in one of the conversations the other day. Wheat has glyphosate on it because they use it in the harvesting process, and
Right.
that's how they've gotten around some of the restrictions and stuff on stuff like this. And that's what everybody worldwide wants to stop. They want, quit putting poison in our food. It's like you're blowing smoke up our butt, peeing on our head, tell us it's raining kind of thing here. And that needs to stop. They can't. GMOanswers.com, for example, that's Monsanto, Bayer, Syngenta. That's their scientists telling you what they want you to believe.
And they're just, they may believe this, but that's because they're drinking the Kool-Aid.
Oh, somebody's drinking
Yeah,
that
I mean,
Kool-Aid.
the whole thing, it's like, yeah, it's really not bad if you look at it scientifically. They come out with some kind of Adams and Eves and goes into...
Well, I don't know if everybody knows this or not, but there is a video of an interview of one of Monsanto's scientists claiming that glyphosate is safe to drink. Interviewer puts a glass of it in front of him and says, well, then drink it. Oh, I'm not crazy. Well, you just got to saying it was safe to drink.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, they say the same thing
yeah,
about
so-
the water that comes out of the sewage treatment plant. You'd say it's a drink, but none of them will.
That's it right there. You kind of get a little queasy. Is that? I don't know if I want to drink
If it
that
smells,
either.
I don't want to drink it.
That's it.
Unless it's
And,
whiskey.
Going to high school in Carson, every now and then the wind would shift, and you would get that aroma
It's
from the treatment
it's like
plant.
it's like being at Burning Man 2 doors down from the outhouse.
Oh boy, I can imagine there, man.
Lovely.
That would not be nice. Yeah.
That with all the boron and the playa. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when I was looking at the case though, the case on Agent Orange, all the cases have been a liability issue. Who's going to pay for the medical bills? You destroyed my family. My grandchild came out with birth defects because of what happened to me and stuff like that. And make no mistake about this, that Agent Orange issue in Vietnam, people are passing those deficiencies and defects onto the next generation, and that's why it is starting to become a big issue now. It's starting to become very apparent that the Agent Orange was not near as safe as they claimed it to be back then.
Well,
and just
the government didn't even recognize there was an issue until the late 80s, early 90s. And by then, a lot of the people that were seriously affected by it had already passed away.
passed
I
away.
mean, it's called Waiting for an Army to Die. There's a book about it, and it talks about Monsanto, it talks about Agent Orange, it talks about the chemical defoliants, and basically what the company was doing was they sold the product, and then they denied, hopefully long enough to where anyone that would have a claim had already passed.
That's the number one rule of business.
Yeah, unfortunately, some of us have lived a little longer than that. I don't
Denied.
know why, but,
And they probably didn't anticipate on that part.
Well, the Agent Orange must have worked really good because Dennis has got a pretty shiny head.
yeah, it's defoliated.
It's defoliated. Does that work on your your ear hairs
Well,
too?
No.
One of the other issues, when I talk about that, whom do your elected officials represent, again, we have a 9-to-1 issue going on in that medical marijuana field. How come we're debating it? That's what I don't understand.
Who's debating it?
People want proper food labeling. Well, they're trying to figure out how to make a buttload of money off of the medical marijuana issue is what's going on.
They should have looked at the cartel.
Yeah.
For making money.
Yeah, no
Does
kidding.
God have money in it?
You talk about a business plan.
Yeah, talk about a business plan. Just,
Really?
I mean, it's like, okay, and who goes in and gets the license? Crowley?
Yeah. That's...
And he's doing it for
Yeah.
health reasons only, not about the money.
Yeah, of course.
It's about health reasons, but it's like, seriously, folks?
No doubt. Yeah. Well, Aaron,
here's
let's
the
give
thing
out
with-
Aaron.
okay.
Let's give out your contact information. We need to get moving on here a little bit right now. But how do we contact you there at Halliday LLC?
775-230-9915. Article out on the website about two different companies. Discounts, stealing from you discounts. Today's Farmers Market, Shirley's Farmers Market, it's at the Summit, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, they have started. Go get yourself some fresh produce. It's going to be a great day, folks.
Thank you.
Let's have a good time. Let's all be safe out
All
there.
right.
All righty, that's Aaron from out in Silver Springs, Nevada. Let's go from Monsanto.
I mean, he wakes up and goes to bed with that on his pillow.
No kidding. He's probably got a poster on the ceiling.
Instead of Farrah Fawcett.
Better living through chemistry.
Right on.
Monsanto.
Well, the saying of the 60s.
Yep. Well, let's go from the voice piece of Monsanto Incorporated to...
Welcome here to the AM News on each weekday morning. There are a couple of guys waiting for you to dial your phone.